Hey, what's up, AJT fam? We're gonna go ahead and do our morning recap a little bit later. Right in the middle of me doing it this morning, we lost power. I don't know, our grid went down, but thankfully it came back within about 15 to 20 minutes before it got too hot and before we got too far behind. But what I want to share with you today, your trading struggles, the challenges that you face, these are the best things that have happened to you in your trading. And you're like, why? Because it's in our nature to try and avoid any significant challenges or struggles at all costs. That's what we invest our time and money in, is to avoid struggles and avoid losses and being wrong and all that stuff. But in trading, it's our challenges and the struggles that we face that provide the catalyst for our growth. Let me say that again. Our challenges and struggles are the catalyst for our growth. They're the catalyst to keep searching us for the truth. And once you find the truth and you understand the truth about trading, you will go to a new dimension. And everything that I've been trying to get through to you guys is about the truth and about what's going to take you to that next level. There's certain things you have to accept in trading. And if you're unwilling to accept it, then you might as well quit trading now, because you're not going to make it. And I've had to tell that to several people. But it's you've got to accept the challenges. You've got to accept the struggles that you face, because they will challenge you and they will drive you towards being the best trader that you can be. And they'll drive you into finding the truth and finding what's going to get you there. And we all know it's not the easy way out. All right, so we're going to look at the bright spot of the day. Even though the day has a lot of bad spots, we're going to start with the bright one. Yesterday, DLO, of course, this is not one that we typically watch. It's under $20. But if you remember last week, we didn't really have anything to look at. And the one under $20 really gave us a good move. And this one did as well. But unfortunately, I wasn't watching it, and they accidentally dropped the numbers early. So it caused all of this to happen before even 4 o'clock. So what I did, I waited for it to max out. It pulled back. Looked like we were holding, so I got in looking for the move up toward 25. It pulled back again, bounced, kind of stuck where it was. When it pulled back and bounced and it held a higher low, I added some in, and then I realized the conference call wasn't until this morning. So I usually like to get in and wait for the conference call, and we get the aggressive, second leg of this trade before it starts to pull back. But we didn't get that here, so I had to hold these overnight. And the reason why I'm starting here, because fast forward to this morning, this is what we have here. There we go. This is the first profit target here was at 21.43. The second profit target was at the next daily level, 22.75. I actually had 23 in here, but when it didn't quite get 23 and it pulled back and we kind of got stuffed here, I just put it at 22.75 because that's where the level is. And I took the next profit at the next daily level. All these are pivots on the daily chart. Took some more profit here, and I left a piece on for 25 because that was my final target. But it kind of got stuffed at 24, pulled all the way back, and I went ahead and took it off once we lost all of the support. You know, the 9 is my trailing stop. So once we lost the 9, that was it. I pulled it out, and you can see we have been selling off the rest of the morning. Now, I would not take this short in through here. There was just too much support it kept running into. Now, if it takes out this 2053 level, then yeah, I would take it. And because it's a lower price stock, we would, size up on it, and we would look for it to pull all the way back to the 200. And that would be a nice addition, to this trade. But unless it takes out this bottom, then I'm not messing with it. But this was the bright spot today. Let me show you. Now, the reason why I'm not trading in TD Ameritrade today is that some of you should have, if you're using DOS and got it hooked to your TD Ameritrade account, some of you should have gotten this message here. Let me show it to you real quick. Some of you should have gotten this message. And this is what stopped me from actually trading in this account today. Swap, all TD Schwab users affected today. Some accounts that are pending transfer to Schwab will not have trading ability through the TD Gateway with us. That means your live account, you won't have that once it gets started. So thankfully, mine hasn't started the process yet, but I know it's coming because I got this. Let me see if I could grab. I got this later on. This message later on that I'm assuming this meant your account is pending transfer status to Schwab and you will not have trading availability. So I'm pretty sure it got shut down when I got this message. But if you are in TD Ameritrade, make sure that you find out before you start trading. Well, it won't let you trade. You won't be connected to the gateway. And you're going to have to wait until Schwab hooks up the gateway so that we could regain access back to DOS. Hopefully that will happen. But I don't see why they shouldn't, because Schwab doesn't have a trading platform at all. So, at least not the last time I checked. But I don't deal with them. I've always dealt with TD Ameritrade. So, let's get to, I put it off long enough. So, let's get to the crappy trades from today. So here, this is the first one. Not an accidental, but I was looking for this. We took out the and went red on the day. We were right at 10 o'clock. So I wasn't looking to be conservative. So I got in and it turned around and ripped against me. Unfortunately, the 9 kind of started turning around and going up. The 9 would have been a really good backstop had it not, we didn't have the shift in market sentiment or the sentiment in this stock. So I got out of this. This was an accident. I got in, got out. I didn't want to get in a trade, but that was just a product of having the wrong chart up. So that's nothing. That's just a flat blah. The next trade we took, and everything was just crappy on this today. The next trade was Tesla. And again, Tesla, we broke. Went green on the day. We were early enough. I didn't wait for confirmation. But right when I got in, the market really started chopping. And eventually it pulled down and it stopped me out. So nothing really followed through today. It is a FOMC day, a Fed day. And the choppiness just started way too early for me. And then Meta, we had a base hit on Meta here. And then I had a stop out, which, kind of balanced itself out. And then we had another move here. I didn't stick to it because it was time to go to lunch and I had to get out of here. But you could see it really wasn't a good trading day, and you could blame it on the price action on the FOMC. It's the logical thing to blame it on, but we don't know for sure. All we know is that the price action was really ugly in through here. And then lunchtime came and things tended to smooth out. But I was gone. Couldn't trade. Could not trade. So that's that. So where are we? P&L wise, I said I'm going to show you guys this week. Hold on. So this is the... I don't know what... This thing is not snapping like it's supposed to. Here we go. So, but like I said, I'm not worrying about today. That is... This is the trades from this morning. Things just did not go according to plan. I'm not worried about that now. But then here's the DLO, the overnight earnings trade. So right now we are positive. Even though we've had a bad morning, things just didn't work out right. We still have a positive morning going. But the day's not over. We should see some action afterwards. If not, then we've got aftermarket earnings. So it's just one of those days. Remember, you cannot let this stuff get to you. The market's going to be this way sometimes. Sometimes you're going to have 2 or 3 losers in a row because the market is not conducive to trading right now. Or it might not be conducive to our type of trading. The people that are scalping, could be doing very well. We just don't know. So right now, it's just a matter of waiting it out. Waiting for the announcement here in about 30 minutes. Seeing if the market's going to give us opportunities. If not, wait to aftermarket earnings. If we get something there, good. If not, we wait till tomorrow. We're patient. So just remember what I said earlier. Our struggles, our challenges, they're the catalyst that helps us grow. It's what we need. They're good for us. So I'm going to wrap it up here, take a quick break. I'll be back, guys, around 2 o'clock. We'll cut the news on, Benzinga Squawk on, and we'll close this day on out.